So what are we going to talk about on this episode?
I don't have an idea.
I guess we'll just do it. All right.
Okay.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Yooper
And the Filipina podcast.
What you guys up to? So, full disclosure, I have been shitting myself.
Oh, good.
And
Here we go again with the shitting stuff.
Well, you're right. Here we go again with the shitting stuff. But I'm fighting either some kind of virus and or food poisoning. So if I randomly get up and we pause this show, it's because I'm either throwing up out of my butthole or my mouth. But that's the kind of evening that I've been having. So fantastic. Oh, yeah. I don't know if it was something I ate. You said the mashed potatoes are bad. They didn't taste bad to me. But
You don't
I don't
know
know
anything about it.
about 2 hours after eating dinner, I fucking sitting outside. I was enjoying a cigar, actually. I was just like, oh, man, like I was starting to feel a little queasy. And I was like, what the fuck? And of course, I came inside and tried to use the old fucking banana trick. It didn't work. I ate half the banana and I was like, nope, this is happening. And I went and I threw up quite explosively, and it was not enjoyable. And then the beehole explosions happened shortly thereafter. But you know what the worst one was, man? So I took a shower, right? I threw up, shit myself. I didn't shit myself, but I shit. And then I was like, fuck, I'm gonna take a shower. Kind of re-energize, perk up a little bit. We still haven't done the podcast, you know what I mean, at that point, at this, earlier. So I was like, man, we need to get this podcast done. I need to wake up. I need to get in the moment, in the groove. And so I go out and take a shower. Everything's going good. I get done. I'm starting to dry myself off. And
you're gonna tell him the details of your shower?
I'm just... Yeah, so I'm drying myself off, and then guess what came a knocking? Round like 20 of the butthole explosion, which pisses me off because I'm like, I thought I was done. I thought the bowels were empty, man. I thought the tank there's nothing left in there, and then so I took a shower. I have a clean butthole, and then I gotta go shit right after. And that's the worst time, man. The worst time to shit is like right after you shower because you're all clean, right? And then, but not only that, it's like you're still like humid. You know what I mean? Like you're still wet. Yeah, it fucking sucked, man. I had to run to the toilet and sit down with slippery butt cheeks.
What did you say about earlier, like before you went to shower, when you throw up downstairs and you flush the toilet, the water goes to your face?
I didn't. First off, that's really disgusting to tell people, but I didn't.
I thought that's what you said.
No, I didn't flush the toilet as I was throwing up. The backsplash was hitting me in the face. That's what I was saying. Like, if you want clarification, but it's not like I would flush the toilet and keep my face there. Like, that'd be weird. But yeah,
still,
that's way more disgusting than talking about taking a shit. Just letting you know, you want to get on me about talking about a shit story, but you want people to know my puke backsplash into my face. That's what happened. That's what she's trying to say.
No, I said when you flush the toilet.
Yeah, after I threw up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what did you say after that?
And you said the water goes to your face.
Yeah, that's not.
That's what that's what I said.
But that doesn't make the story any less disgusting.
God. Okay.
Like, it's still more gross than taking a shit. I mean, what the fuck?
Oh, God.
So, yeah, anyways, I'm fucking sick as fuck, but we're going to do this podcast anyways.
Sick in the head, too.
Yeah. And you apparently just make up whatever story you want to make up.
Okay.
What do we want to talk about? We got new phones.
Oh, yeah.
We got some sweet new phones.
You even love the phone than your wife.
Dude, it is a nice phone. It's a Samsung Galaxy Note 9 is what we got.
That's awesome.
It is. It's like, we had the 7s before this.
Yeah.
And that was like 2 years ago. So a lot of technology has changed in 2 years, especially in the phone game. And the screens, the pictures on this shit is super crystal clear.
Awesome.
Super crystal clear. So if you don't know what your face looks like in HD, we do. We do. Some of y'all be wearing too much makeup. Some of y'all ain't wearing enough.
Then I can even tell my pores is full of things.
It is super nice. The phone is, I love it. It is awesome.
I'm glad I talked you into it. You know?
Yeah, because I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to I wanted to hold out for the S10, which is supposedly coming out in February, March.
Yep.
We're Samsung. We like Samsung phones. We got the S5 years ago, and then we just kind of never went back. Almost got an iPhone this time around, but
really?
Well, I was thinking about it, but then I was weighing the options. I'm like, man, all the shit that I do on the phone, like media wise, yeah, iPhone can do most of that. But the point is, there's no difference between this phone and an iPhone. Like, there really isn't.
I don't know. When I saw the commercial about it, I'm like, I fall in love right away. I'm like, I want that phone.
Well, I'm just saying, like, there's no difference between the Samsung phone and an iPhone, like what they can do. They both take amazing fucking photos. They take amazing videos. Mm-hmm. They can upload fucking instantly to everything.
But mostly, like, my friends, Sherilyn and Marisol, when they took selfies before, the complaint that they have is the camera in front. Like, it's not like a wide whatever.
For what phone?
The Apple. The iPhone. Okay. Yeah. I think they got it last year.
I don't know. iPhone's cameras are usually pretty good. So I don't know.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about like when they took selfie.
Yeah, I know, you're talking about the front camera. I got you.
Yeah, they're not people not fitting in the freaking screen. That's what she's trying to say. Unlike Samsung, she said, like, because I have a Samsung that time, you know, all of us like in the same screen.
I mean, it's to each his own. The point I'm trying to make is that they do the same shit. Like, phones nowadays, they all do the same shit. They all take great pictures. They all take great video. They all connect it to fucking every app that you want it to be connected to.
Yeah.
There's no difference. What I like about the Note is the stylist. The stylist, not the stylist. That's a stylist is a.
Okay, I know.
But I like the pen. It's pretty. I like it. I've been taking notes with it. I like it. I can control music with it, even though I really don't use it for that at all. But I don't know. I use it. It's pretty nice. I like it. I'm glad you talked me into it.
Yeah.
Because I definitely would have held out a little bit longer. Plus, it's got a bigger screen. The phone itself is actually really, like, it looks big compared to the phone that we just went from, but it's like super thin too. So, and the weight's about the same, so it's really not that. The only thing is I wish I had a better case because the case I have now sucks. But that's our big excitement on phones. We got new phones. All right, let's do shout outs. Shout outs for this week. Who you want to give a shout out to? Don't say their last name, just say their first name.
Monique.
That's it?
Yeah.
For why? Why are you giving her a shout out?
She subscribed to us on YouTube and she said, I want a shout out.
Oh, well, I guess that's how you get it.
Monica, she's in Kuwait right now. She's working.
Well, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
So Monica in Kuwait.
Yeah. We're a neighbor in the Philippines. We live in the same town, and I'm godmother.
I really don't need her backstory. I really don't care. I don't care about a bio. Okay. It's like I was just saying Monica from.
So that's somebody like, because they're gonna say, is she just randomly like tell or
literally?
say?
I don't think anybody's gonna give a shit about the people you give shout outs to. They don't need the backstory.
Fine, go ahead. Your shout outs.
I have only one, and it's not really a shout out. It's more of a statement that my brother Kyle is a fuckboy. Just throwing that out there.
Everybody knows that.
That's all I got for this week.
Goodness.
I don't really have anything for this week. Let's see. What else we want to talk about?
Are they listening to us though?
I don't know. If he's not, then he really is a fuckboy.
So we can really talk shit about them.
Yeah.
If they're not listening.
No, I'm pretty sure Ellen, I don't know if she does or doesn't listen.
Well, Ellen is listening to us because of me, because she wants to listen to me.
Well, that's only one person.
Right, Ellen?
That's at least one person in the world that wants to listen to you.
She's my number one fan.
whatever. You know what I'm a number one fan of?
What?
SkylineBrand.com.
Cool.
I'm not wearing their shirt today because it's like I said, I feel like shit. So I'm going in between fucking sweating my ass off and freezing my ass off. So I decided to wear my light hoodie. But yeah, Skyline brand, great shit. The clothing is fucking fantastic. I made a wish list of the stuff I'm gonna buy on there. There's the Icon tee. I think it is the Icon tee.
What is that?
It's a t-shirt.
Okay.
And then the polo. Currently, that's what I'm looking at. He said he's gonna do hats, man. I'm waiting on these fucking hats. I want a Skyline brand hat. That's what I really want.
How about me? You're getting me some too?
I'll get you a fucking shirt. You want a shirt?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're so picky.
I told you before what I want or what I like. We've been married for almost 6 years now, and
I know, and that's how I know you. That you're fucking picky.
No, you know what disappoints me? You don't freaking know my taste. Because
it literally, every time I think I figure it out, I buy something that you like typically, and then you're like, that's my color, or some crazy. You come up with some crazy shit like, I don't know, the stitching is just not right.
Well, they just give me the money then. Go shopping for myself. Yeah.
Well.
No comment.
No, nothing.
Asshole.
But yeah, Skyline brand. It's a good product.
You're such an idiot.
It's good shit. I don't have a copy of the read in front of me today. I say a copy of the read. It's the same fucking read I typed up in the very first episode. I just look to read the tagline. It's just funny
your reaction. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh yeah.
But Skyline brand is for the dreamers, though. I know that it is the dreamers. It's not. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. That's basically what they're all about, man. It's a cool brand. It's ran by a cool dude. So go out to SkylineBrand.com. Check out their clothes. I swear to God, that shirt is the softest shirt I've ever had. I posted a picture saying that it makes my nipples sing because it does. It is super soft. Cannot describe how soft that shirt is, other than my nipples sing when I wear
Nobody
them.
wants to see your nipples, baby.
I know, that's why I wear a shirt from SkylineBrand.com to cover up my nipples.
Or nobody wants to hear about it.
That's possibly true.
Speaking of that, did you hear your podcast with him?
No, I don't think I think he's stockpiling. I think he's stockpiling on recordings with people.
Okay.
That way he can launch it. So, maybe make it a weekly podcast or something, but that way he doesn't have to do it every week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he does it when he can and then drops.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it is a good idea. Yeah. But that's what I know about that. What else do you want to talk about? Saturday was yesterday for us. But we keep recording on Sundays. We really need to start doing this shit on Saturdays. But before we get into Saturday, so Friday we were supposed to go. You were supposed to go surfing on Friday.
Yeah.
And unfortunately that didn't happen because we had to take a trip across town, basically, to the Philippine consulate. What was that?
Yeah, consulate.
So I assumed that this place was like every other goddamn government building we've gone into, where it's like on some kind of like mini compound type thing, and security you gotta walk through.
Yeah.
Some metal detectors and security's there, and they make sure you have an appointment and all that shit. We walk up, and it's like this like old house.
I know.
It's like an old house, and then you walk up, and the security guard's just chilling, and he's like, just go in. Just go in. Like, what the fuck?
It's just funny.
And then we walk in there, it was like, I'm not gonna say it was dirty in there. It's just old.
Like, it's old. Like, it smells old, too, over there.
Yeah, it was weird. I was like, this is not what I was expecting to have walked into, but it was interesting.
It's like an history kind of stuff or whatever.
Yeah. But you had to work, and then we had that appointment at, what was it, 2:30? So we weren't able to get surfing done this go around, but we'll definitely get it done.
God.
It's happening. It's happening.
Safe.
But yesterday was Saturday. We celebrated the greatest gift of all, my birth.
It's not even your birthday yesterday.
It wasn't my birthday. It was Friday, but we celebrated it on Saturday.
I know.
And
pain in the ass.
The biggest celebration piece out of that was we watched the Conor McGregor fight.
Yeah, so disappointing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what did you think about the fight?
It's not exciting for me. Well, it was exciting at first because, it's a big fight between two big people. But it's just, I don't get excited when they were fighting. Like, there's more on, like, I don't know.
It wasn't so action.
I'm not satisfied.
Well, it was a good fight. I thought it was a good fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You can't say his last name.
Fucking, I can't say it.
It's too long.
But it doesn't all. It's long, but also doesn't flow the way you think it would flow.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Whatever.
Nurmagomedov. I don't know. Whatever. Nurmagomedov. I don't know. But either way, Khabib.
Sounds like kebab. Like food.
Anyways, he's more of a I should say he's more of a wrestler, but he's a really good wrestler. So he used that.
That's why
he used that to his advantage. I mean, McGregor is one of the premier strikers in UFC. Not saying he's a better striker than Khabib because we didn't really get to find out necessarily. Yeah. So, but he fought his fight. And he knew McGregor was weak on the ground, and he knew he was way more superior than him on the ground. So it wasn't necessarily an exciting fight because it wasn't like punches being thrown the whole time. Although there were some good.
McGregor's freaking like tired on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But what did you think about what did you think about the part after that though? After the fight was done. At
first, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then until we rewind it, I'm like, I thought it's McGregor's fault or whatever. And then after a while, after McGregor tapped out, and he threw his mouthpiece and then attacking somebody outside the ring. It's so unprofessional,
Yeah, but at the same time, it's fighting. You know what I mean? Like,
I know, but you won't already be freaking whatever, nice or whatever. You won, and then you get out on the ring, and you didn't even announce yet that you won and give your belt, and then you freaking storm out of the ring and fight somebody. And then this two freaking asshole went inside the ring and freaking beat McGregor. It's not nice for real. That is not nice.
It's
It's trying the Russian.
That was Russian. It sounded like a Filipino accent. It sounded like Filipino accent. It sounded like an old Visayan woman. That's what it sounded like. I guess that's what my future is gonna be. But of course, it's not nice. I mean, it's goddamn. It's mixed martial arts. Nothing's supposed to be nice. But
the good thing is, McGregor didn't file a case after that.
No, but I will say that I mean, emotions were definitely running high before the fight, during the fight. Obviously, what it does do is it kind of tarnishes. It puts a stain. It doesn't tarnish, but had he been different at the end of the fight, had he acted differently, then he would have won over McGregor fans. Not that he was really worried about that, but he could have won over a little bit of the McGregor camp, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. I mean, he flew out of the fucking cage. And the reason why we had to rewind it is because somebody was fucking in her phone, not paying attention. You were saying about how much I love my phone more than my wife. I watch shit.
Well, after the fight, I'm like, whatever. He freaking lose already. So
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was just sitting there, not in disbelief, because that fight pretty much went how I thought it was gonna go in a way. Like, I wanted McGregor to win, and I thought he could win. He definitely could. hit him one good shot, and I wanted him to win. But it also kind of went the way in my mind, in the back of my mind, it went the way I thought it would. I'm not gonna say I predicted that shit. I'm just saying, like, I thought the fight was gonna be on the ground, or at least Khabib was gonna take it to the ground every opportunity that he could take and probably win. I thought it was over in the second round when McGregor was getting pummeled. I was just sitting there, kind of like reflecting on the fight a little bit, and then all of a sudden he fucking spider monkeyed out. I mean, it wasn't like it was like 5 minutes. Like, he fucking tapped him out. He kind of barked at McGregor. Then he circled around and he started barking at McGregor's camp, threw his mouthpiece over the fence.
All I saw is that there's some people are fighting outside the ring. I'm like, who the fuck is it? And when I saw the guy, I'm like, holy shit. And I thought it's McGregor outside the ring. It was him.
Yeah, it was it was crazy, man. I've never seen that. Like, I've seen some crazy shit, but I've never seen that after a fight. It's not the craziest thing. I started thinking about that last night. Like, what's the craziest thing that's happened at a boxing match? And although I did not see it, even if I did see it live, I don't remember it live. But the craziest thing that I've probably seen was the Holyfield and Tyson fight, when Mike Tyson bit off Holyfield's fucking ear.
I'm about to say that.
Like, that's
good
definitely
thing is no biting in the ear.
That's clearly the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Oh,
like I said, I don't think I saw it live because I don't think I did. But because I don't remember it, but I definitely seen a fucking replay footage of it.
You remember when we watched the documentary about it? That was the first time I freaking know it. I'm like, what the fuck did they do? I'm like, he bit the ear. I'm like, really?
Yeah, that was a big deal.
I didn't know that.
But yeah, it was foolish. It definitely, it didn't hurt the UFC. I mean, fuck, everybody's talking about it. Like, so everybody's talking about the UFC. It didn't hurt them. They didn't lose. They if anything, they gained viewers out of this. They didn't lose anybody, but they're going to make a shit ton of money off the rematch if they ever have one. The biggest thing that it does hurt, it just hurts Khabib, man. Like I get it. I mean, I've definitely been in where you're an adrenaline rush type situations where your emotions, you go off your aggressive emotion in those situations. You're not even thinking clearly. You're not even who you normally are. Like once you let, it. So he was in fight mode. He was at a different level. He just had a huge win, which spiked his adrenaline even further. You know what I mean?
But,
not excusing it.
Did you know what was the reason why he was pushed to do that?
So, well, I guess the McGregor's jiu-jitsu coach was...
Yeah, I read about something about
was
it, but...
basically talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he was talking shit, like, at that moment or, like, throughout the fight or something. But either way, whatever he said to Khabib was enough to fucking light him on fire.
Push him.
Yeah, to push him over the edge. I mean, McGregor does that for every fight. He, in the ramp up too, he always talks shit. He always talks brutal shit.
I just remembered his freaking signature walk when he was introduced.
But
that's funny.
Yeah, I mean, he does that. So he got under Khabib. He made it. Khabib took it personal. That's exactly what McGregor wanted him to do. He wanted him to take it personal so that he can get inside his head. The only problem is Khabib is a better fucking fighter than McGregor was last night. And got his ass smoked. When did he get his ass smoked? He just got fucking choked out, basically.
Yeah.
More of a neck crank than a choke out. But whatever.
I thought he can stop him because his arm is not really into his neck. But I'm like, holy shit, it's in his neck. On his neck.
No, it wasn't really on his neck. It was more on his chin. That's what I meant to say. It was more on his chin. He didn't choke him. But yeah, let me grab you by the chin and just fucking crank down as hard as it's uncomfortable and it hurts. I mean,
yeah, sorry,
it's not a choke necessarily, but it's not fucking comfortable to be in. So, all right, let's move on from the McGregor fight. Anyways, what else do we want to talk about? What did we do this week? Went to the Philippine consulate, which ended up being like a fucking...
I bought you a freaking expensive goddamn Johnny Walker Blue Label.
You did. It was delicious. I've been wanting that. Some it was on my bucket list of things to try before I died as far as alcohol goes. There's only one really left, I think. Pappy Van Winkle, which you gotta like have sex with a fucking ex-president who might be dead or something. Like, you have to do some crazy shit to get Pappy Van Winkle, and it's super fucking expensive. But and it probably tastes just the same as like Maker's Mark or something. You know what I mean? It's probably not that much better. But Blue Label was really good. It had a unique taste, so that was interesting. But I'm like, it was,
I don't know. I'm not expert about it, but it tastes like it's the same as the other freaking liquor.
It definitely does not. It definitely has a
unique flavor, as what you said.
Yeah, unique flavor. I've never tasted something like that. Like, some of your whiskeys kind of fall within the same range of taste, but this one definitely had a unique flavor. It's not as bad as that fucking shit, or not as unique as that shit Rios gave us. That fucking God, what, I can forget what it was. He gave us this bottle of scotch. I think it was for my birthday or something.
Yeah,
right?
It's for your birthday. I remember that.
I don't know, like I'm thinking it was a nice gesture, but by the taste of it, I think he did it to fuck me up. Like, I don't know if it was. I tried it
too. I'm like, oh, what is this?
I don't know if it was like I said, I don't know if it was a gift as like, hey, here you go, buddy, or it was like, or like a fuck you. You know, no, I'm sure.
Does he know how it tastes like?
Yeah, I had to tell him. I was like, I didn't want to be, because if he gave it to us as a gift, so I didn't want to be rude and be like, hey man, that bottle of scotch you gave me tastes like fucking shit. But like, I tried to give it its fair shot. I drank it one night. I was like, oh my God. And then I drank it. I gave it like almost a week, and I tried it again. I was like, I can't. Like, I couldn't even.
Yeah, because you asked me to taste it, to try it. I'm like, oh, that's awful.
I'm going to look it up. I can't remember what it was called, so I'm going to look it up real quick. But it's really bad. I don't know. It starts with, it's like a green, almost green bottle. People should know that it's scotch, that whatever, but there's like a challenge, like the fucking ads for this scotch are like, it's more of a challenge than it is something people enjoy.
Really?
Yeah. It's like, it's super fucking bad. It's super gross. I don't even know remember what it tasted like? I don't even know.
It's like you're drinking a freaking plain olive oil.
Yeah, it kind of smells like that.
Yeah, that's how it tastes like. And
I don't even know how to search
whatever.
For this. Let's just say
worst scotch ever. You probably find it over there on Google. How about you talk to Brixie?
Oh, Bixby. Oh, Lafroig, or something like that. LAPHROAIG. It's like Lafroig or some shit like that. I just searched weird scotch. It's the most richly flavored. That's what it.
Richly flavored awfulness thing.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what it says. But yeah, it's definitely not. It's not good. It's fucking horrible.
I know, because I tasted. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, that is definitely not something. But I'm not really
not to be rude, Rios.
Oh, he knows now. I already told him. Like, look, man, I'm sorry. That was cool and I appreciate it, but that shit was quite possibly the worst thing I've ever had in my life.
Oh, goodness.
I'm not a big scotch guy, anyways. Like, I don't get too much into scotch. It's more of I like Irish whiskey for some reason. I mean,
what are you having right now?
I'm just having coffee right now. Oh. That is Jameson Black Barrel, same as it was last week.
Okay.
Yeah, like Jameson Black Barrel is my favorite. That's my number one favorite.
I know, I can tell.
And then
been living with you.
I like Maker's Mark. That's really good, but the problem is that gives me heartburn now. So
And I'm a whiskey kind of person with Coke.
Well, yeah, I don't like making Coke or mixing it anymore.
Makers and Hennessy. Hennessy is my number one.
Hennessy's not whiskey, so
I don't know. It's a cognac, but it's my favorite. My most favorite.
Like drinking Hennessy. What is it? The ladies' man drinking some cognac. It's an old skit. What else? Oh yes, we celebrated that shit. What were we talking about? I'm getting fucked up. Like fucked up from the sickness, not fucked up from alcohol, and that's not fun.
Well, you're concentrating over there not to poop yourself.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh goodness.
I don't have to. Hopefully my bowels are empty. Maybe.
My ears irritating again.
That's because you don't listen to anybody. So, all right. I guess we'll move into. Well, before we get into my question for you, what the thing that we're going to work through today, at least, is ESF Woodwork. Fucking, they make great shit. They really do.
Where's the order?
I haven't made an order yet.
Why?
I don't know. I kind of waiting to see what happens in this, if we move or not.
Oh, okay.
Or like, you know what I mean? I don't want to get something shipped out here and whatever. But yeah, definitely. ESF Woodwork is nice stuff. For reals though. Go to ESF Woodwork on Facebook. You can find the link, of course, in the bio. Link in the bio. Link in the description for the episode. Same to Skyline brand. But if you are just listening, you can always go to ESF Woodwork. All right, on Facebook. Check out their stuff. All right, they make flags, U.S. flags with stuff burned in them, like floating or like hidden shelf. Like one was a flag, but it also had like you move the flag to the side, I think it was, or something dropped down from the middle of it. It's like a hidden, storage.
Yeah.
Flag that was pretty cool. So
did you do like photo frames?
I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could do some photo frames. I mean, that's really simple stuff for people that do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, probably people want a unique stuff, like
Well, that's a good thing about about them is you can go to them on Facebook. You can send them a message and ask them, "Hey, are you able to do this custom order for me?" And more than likely, they're going to say yes because they do take custom orders all the time. And they do furniture. They do this, like I said, the flag. I've seen states. They've done the states.
Yeah.
And I want to. And yeah, furniture. I already said furniture. So yeah. Anyways, go to ESF Woodwork on Facebook. Check them out. Always doing good stuff. I haven't seen a new project from them. I just not that they haven't done one. I just haven't seen it. Like I haven't been on the page this last week. So I'm sure they have something else. They always do. He always has something on there. He always has some kind of new thing, new project that he's completed every week on there. So go ahead and check him out. All right. My question to you today, all right,
is what
do you want to be when you grow up? But in all seriousness, wanted to know like your dream job, right? So we're in the midst of making a big change, at least from my side, for my career, at least trying to make a big change by going to flight school, applying to flight school. No guarantee on getting picked up, right? We don't know exactly when I'm going to be able to apply because certain things you need for the application. But that's my goal, all right, for right now. But like, let's think like long term, right? Like post army type stuff. Like, what do you want to do when this is all over? Like the army.
Well,
or even before, really, but. What is it that your dream job would be to do if school, you know what I mean, if money wasn't necessarily like going to school?
My dream is I want to have a simple life, live in the countryside.
I'm not talking about your dream. I'm talking about your job. Like, what is your career? Not your dream.
I don't really know.
Because I don't really give a fuck about your dream.
I know. Then why do you ask? Well, because when you say dream, it's like your passion.
Yeah, what's your
doing one day?
Yeah, what's your something that you would want to do?
Getting old. I want to be a mother.
That's not. It's not a job.
It's a job.
And I know that there's gonna be people that be like, it's the toughest job in the world. It's not a fucking job. Like, it is something. Don't get me wrong. It's something that is important to the world. I mean, fucking women make men, and women make women also. But I just meant, like, they make people, and that is an incredibly important thing. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not saying that being a mother is easy, but I'm also saying it's not a fucking job. Like, I think it was Bill Burr that was like, it said it was like, women have the toughest job in the world. He's like, yeah, go tell it to the guy in the fucking coal mine. Or how about you do roofing in the summer? Like, and he's like, any job you can do in your pajamas is not a job, is what he was getting. It's not the most difficult job in the world. That's what he was saying. But I mean, that's all you want to do. Like, you don't have no career passion or goal.
I'm like a person, like, it is what it is. Like, if I'm here in this kind of situation, I can handle it or fucking handle it because I don't have a choice, and I'll do it. It's kind of like that. I don't know, to be honest. If I'll get a freaking because this is what happened. I'm planning to do something, ending up not doing it because there's a lot of circumstances. So I'm like whatever. So I don't really I don't know. I'm just like that kind of person, I guess.
There's nothing that like really excites you. Like, when you think about it, like you daydream about it or anything like that. Nothing. What about slinging chicken? I don't know. What about something like childcare? Like, you say, you know.
It's not that I hate kids. It's just I'm not patient that much. I'm not a patient kind of person.
Yeah, I know.
You know that.
Yeah.
This way.
You have zero patience. So nothing then. Nothing excites you.
It's like tomorrow is like an adventure that I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'll be there. It's something like that, you know? Like, it is what it is. I don't know. It's just like that. Yeah. It's not that I'm freaking not a dreamer or whatever, but it's nice to have like nice life, whatever. You gotta do something to have that, but if it happened, then it happened, you know.
I guess, but you're basically just like, your mentality is not to have a goal, but to fucking wing it. That's basically what you're saying. Like, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and see what the fuck happens.
Maybe, yeah.
So you're just gonna wing it the whole way. I need you to like be something rich. I just need you to be rich. I don't care what the job is. I just need you to be rich, so that when I retire from the army, I really don't have to do shit.
Well, I want to have a job that make us rich, but enable for me to do that, I have to freaking go to school or whatever.
Yeah, but you don't even know what you want to go to school for.
I know. Because, example, when I do the freaking medical thing, whatever, it's like I'm thinking about it, like I have to do this time, and then there's gonna be something gonna happen. I'm like, oh fuck. And then when fucking thinking about what I have to do, I have to fucking work and then fucking do that. It's not that I'm really lazy, whatever, but thinking about it, like, it's like tiring, something like that, you know. It's like, okay, doing it like, what is this, on my own or whatever, because, you know, you have your own thing too. Like, I don't know, I don't want to make dramas here, but
what are you talking about? Making dramas because I have to go to work and do that? Like,
no, I mean, like, it's like I feel like I don't have any support.
How do you not have support?
Especially when I ask you something, I would like, do what you gotta do. I'm like, okay, that's why I talk to you about it, because I want you to tell me what I have to do.
Yeah, sometimes you get upset because I tell you to do shit to figure shit out. Like,
I do, but sometimes it's really nice to feel like somebody is fucking taking care of you.
I understand, but at the same time, you also wait until like you ask me these questions while I'm at work when I can't answer them and I don't have the ability to answer them. Then you wait or you tell me like as soon as I walk in the door, the thing that you want or the question that you have, and I'm like, I haven't even switched off from work yet after dealing with all those fucking jagaloons. But it's not that I don't support, and even still, like a lot of times I tell you to figure shit out so that you know how to do shit, because the reality is in what I currently do is that I'm not. There's going to be times when I'm not there, and I've said it 1,000 times.
I know that, babe.
You got to move the microphone.
I know what you're saying.
Yes, but to prove my point, last year when you were talking about somebody that got divorced and then didn't have a job, didn't know how to get a job, didn't know how to get a driver's license, had no idea.
She just got here, and then
no, it wasn't the one that just got here. It was the one in Georgia.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. She just got in the United States, not even a year, and then this guy, her ex-husband, when she was still in the Philippines, he is already freaking cheating on her.
Okay, whatever.
And when she got here with the kids,
the point of the story is not that.
Okay,
right? The timeline for that doesn't matter. The point of the story is when she didn't know how to do fucking anything.
Yeah, babe, because it's really different when you get here from the Philippines. In the Philippines, you are not doing this kind of stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
That's my point. My point is you're not doing this stuff. So that's why I fucking told you so many times, I'm like, I'm making you do this so that you know how to do it.
I know that. I freaking understand. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes even if I freaking find out stuff or fucking doing it on my own, sometimes I need a freaking assistance from you. It's like a freaking emotionally thing, whatever, for us as a woman, like especially when we have husband that around, we fucking need some freaking we feel like you're there even if but it feels like you're not there even if you are not around, even when you're around or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. It's hard for you. It's hard for you guys to fucking understand how it is.
You're near, but yet so far away. That's what I was.
It's like I came here just to fucking be by myself. It's something like that.
That's not even true. Like, first off, we do all kinds of shit together, and we're always together. So I don't understand what you're saying. That we do a fucking podcast together. But yeah, maybe. But at the same time, you never say that. You never say, "Hey, I've taken this as far as I can go. I don't know what else to do." Because a lot of times, and this is true.
I know. I don't really talk to you anymore because you have attitude problem.
Yeah, because you don't have any timing. Like, if I just had a shit day at work, the first thing that comes out of your mouth is, "Hey, fucker, I need you to fucking do this." It's not, "Hey, I need help." Like, "Hey, fucking do this." That's a problem, right? But the thing is, what I was trying to say earlier was, when you need help with something, you don't even ask. Like, you don't ask, you fucking first you tell.
Because I know what we're gonna get after that.
Yeah, because you don't.
You're just gonna piss me off.
Because you don't tell me. You don't you don't ask me. You tell me. So that and we've had this conversation a bunch of times. I'm like, if you ask me nicely, if you just ask me, it'll be different. But when you tell me to do it, it automatically fucking pisses me off. But secondly, like, you also... So
I'm gonna be so nice.
You don't have to be nice. You just have to ask. It's not, take out the trash. It's, "Hey, can you take out the trash?" You know what I mean? And if it's even in the tone, like, it's not like, "Hey, can you take out the trash?" Or it's not, "Hey, can you take out the trash?" Or, "Hey, can you take out the trash?" Like, it's just, there's tone to it. I'm just saying there's different... Okay,
that's how you are too.
I understand that. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to get you to understand. And sometimes when you ask, or not even ask, but when you say you ask for help, and after I was like, "Hey, figure this out so you know how to do it, because I'm not always going to be here," you run into like one little problem with it, and you're like, "Fuck, I give up." Like, you give up easily, and you know that you do, and then you expect me to take care of the rest of it for you. And that's what I'm trying to... I've said it from the beginning. I say all these little things, like figuring out how to get a driver's license and all this stuff, is only there to help you.
You know what's in my mind?
What?
when I do that, when I figure out some stuff, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna figure it out because I can't fucking count on this guy.
I don't. Yeah. Well, if you can't, then that's great because I don't want you to. I want you to be independent. Like here's the difference. You're not a teenager that's growing up in America or that's just learning how to do these things. You're behind the power curve by like
that's
10
the thing,
years.
Because as a Filipino, we always freaking not really count, but we help each other.
I understand that, but I have to, in my mind, I have to get you up. But when you came here, were what, 26 years old?
Really? Even that you don't even remember?
I don't know. How old were you when we first came here?
How old am I?
You want me to tell you?
How old am I when I get married with you?
You want me to? I don't. Oh, how old was I?
You were 27 years old.
No way. No, because
26, 27.
Yeah, see, I don't even remember how old I was. You don't even remember exactly. Who cares? It doesn't matter. My point is, like, you're behind the power curve for everybody else in America because you didn't grow up here, and that's to be expected.
Yeah, that's why I didn't grow up here, and then that's why I need an assistance from you.
You make it sound like I never helped you. You make it sound like I've never
Here's
helped
the thing about you. When I ask help from you, you literally like freaking yell at me like, can you just, like, you giving me attitude right away. I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna kill this guy for real.
I know. I'm not saying that it's all your fault. I'm saying there is definitely some fucking onus on me, but you also have to be able to read the room. You also have to be able to read the room and be like, look, man, clearly he's not in the mood to fucking hear some shit. Like, after dealing with problems all day, the last thing I want to do is come home and deal with more fucking problems. Like, I just don't want to do that. That's just the way it is. And you know that. You know that. We instituted the 30-minute rule in Kansas, but we should probably bring that back because, or at least bring it back to the forefront of our minds because the 30-minute rule.
How about this? I was just gonna get another room in this house so that if you're not in the mood, you're gonna go there. I go there. That's my freaking room.
That's my room.
No.
Well, you can have that. That shit's hot as fuck.
I know. You can leave the gun too.
Whatever. All right, so we're arguing on air. That's good. But
this is our normal stuff.
Well, this is how we work through shit.
And then later something's gonna happen.
What is this? I don't even know.
That's a good thing because you don't fucking know. You don't have any idea.
I feel like I'm gonna get.
You don't have idea.
If this podcast is not aired tomorrow, I'm dead. Just letting y'all know, I've been murdered. Prime suspect number 1.
You didn't get it yet. How about your exploding shit in your butt? The poisoning thing.
That's gonna happen anyways. Oh, you try to poison me? Is that what you're saying?
It's the start.
Well, you didn't kill me yet, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Or the poison hasn't killed me yet. I survived round 1.
You're hard to kill.
I am hard to kill. All right. Well, I suppose we could probably just end there. But why would we?
Then stop freaking asking me about my dreams so that we're not gonna have a fucking argument about
it's not an argument. Look, you don't. First and foremost, we don't necessarily communicate the greatest when it comes to that kind of shit. Like, you don't tell me, like, you never say, I really need your help. Those words have never come out of your mouth. You've never even said, I need your help. You just say,
I really thought.
Like, even just yesterday or the other day with the green card, you never asked me when you came home. You told me to do it, and then you yelled at me about it. That's the kind of shit I'm getting at. Like, I do the same thing to you. I'm not saying that I don't. I do the exact same fucking thing. And sometimes you do ask for simple shit, and then I fucking be like, can you just give me fucking 10 minutes?
It's just so funny because I talked to you on the phone, and you even reacted like, I was at work. Why you didn't tell me about it? So that's why I said, because we can do it at home. We're gonna do it at home. So can you do it
I didn't hear the part. I didn't hear that.
Well, that's why that is what I expected from you. You're a freaking smart guy. You have a common sense. Yeah, when I say something like that, okay, so she need this.
But
so you're gonna fucking do it.
But you're also.
That's what I freaking expect from you. Like you fucking know down. What I'm trying to say.
But you are also eating. I told you this. I was like, hey, I'm going to let you go because you're making that noise while we're talking. And I was like, listen, I can't understand what you're saying because you're eating and you're chewing with your mouth open. I was like, I can't understand what you're saying. I'm going to let you go so you can finish eating. That's also what I said.
That is my way on avoiding long conversations with you.
So don't get mad at me when I don't hear what you say because when you're doing that anyways. It doesn't matter. Like I'm just highlighting an example. That's all I'm saying. Like we both can work on it. We both need to work on it. But don't say that I don't ever do anything to help you with shit because I do all kinds of shit to help you.
I'm trying to remember.
What?
I don't remember anything.
Whatever.
Oh, goodness.
When's the any time you've ever helped me out with anything? Trying to figure something out.
Holy shit.
Never.
Because there's a lot. I can't remember one.
Exactly. We both suck at it. I
help you out. You just don't freaking notice it.
Really?
Yeah.
I
don't. Why? I
fucking
cook you food.
Oh, okay. We're gonna go down that route. The place we live in. The cars that we drive, like the things that take you to and from.
That is how it is, because you're a husband, you're a provider.
I know.
It's your responsibility.
I'm just saying, if we're going down that road,
don't you dare.
I could list those things too, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about fucking support emotionally, I guess, in a sense. We both suck at it. We'll talk about it longer after this. Because we need to wrap.
I really do support you.
I know.
Support you with your freaking drinking problem.
I'll try to wrap this up because we're getting close to an hour, and
all right,
I'm starting to get sick again. So I really need to wrap this up.
Okay, I don't want you to shit your pants right now.
Something is coming out.
I ain't cleaning it.
Well, let's hurry up and wrap this up. How do you say I'm gonna throw up in Visayan?
Kasokahon ko.
What the fuck? Casa kahon ko?
Kaso. Kahon.
Kahon.
Ko.
Kasan kaho ko. What?
Kaso. Kahon.
Kaso kahon.
Ko.
Kaso kahon ko.
Because throw up is suka.
Okay.
Yeah. Then vinegar is suka.
Well, there's a correlation between the two.
There's like words like the same in Visayan, but different in like different meaning. Same, the way you say it and the way it sounds like and the way like the word is the same, but there's 2 or 3 meaning. Yeah. That's
very. It's like wind and wind spelled the exact same. But they're pronounced different. Wind and wind. That's one. I'm trying to think of another one. But my mind is fucking fried right now.
Yeah, so hurry up.
All right. I got nothing else, I guess. We didn't try anything new today, but that's
food.
That's because, well, we didn't try any food. It's because I tried to eat your food, and it's killing me currently. So.
Well, it didn't make me sick, so.
Yeah, because you put it in my fucking plate.
Good, we freaking eat the same freaking plate.
Yeah, but you poisoned my shit. You poisoned the barbecue or something.
You just have a freaking... You're weak. Because you're old.
Whatever. All right, I'm good. You got anything else?
I'm good.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.